Greetings to my yummy blueberry pies out there. So what's been going on in crypto land? We're seeing Bitcoin do a bit of jitters. Everybody's waiting to see. They got the bull market anxiety. Don't worry, friends. I got videos coming out for the rest of the month. Just to let you know, it's okay. Why is it okay? Because you're all too nervous. That's why. Because everybody's too nervous. I go, oh, all right. We're in the climbing the wall of worry phase. That's what it is. That's what bull markets are. They're climbing the wall of worry. You're always anxious. Because you know if you mess this up, there's a nuclear winter right around the corner, and that's the top. Everybody's anxious. But you can't get a nuclear winter until you get Euphoria. You can't get that. So we're just not euphoric. We're not euphoric. You know, I mark my words, okay? Mark my words with a state-of-the-art panda disguise. There will be a point where everyone's going to think it's over, and I'm going to say, it's not over. It's not over. Because you all think it's over. It's not over. There will be a point at that point, and it'll be very controversial. It's funny, like, wait a minute, that makes no sense because I'm turbo bullish right now. Yes, you're going to see it. I told you you're a yummy blueberry pie. Please keep your back straight. I still got my fluffy slippers on. Please, friends. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. And then this is what's going to happen, though. See that pain that you feel when you think it's over, and then it goes back up? Everyone's like, oh, I was reading the whole cycle. The whole cycle has been read wrong this whole time. Just you're trembling with your words. But what people don't know is that's actually them going into the thrill euphoria stage. That's what it is. Because the final anxiety moment's gone. It's fascinating that we can see it, you know, because in crypto, it's so transparent with the volatility. I don't know if we'll ever be able to guarantee ourselves that we'll be able to see this for forever, friends. But what's been happening out here in Ethereum land, you see, shout out to Marty, who's been doing PulseChain Sac Wallet analysis and stuff. Bought the top on the day. That was pretty funny. So just to show you, right, friends. So the PulseChain Sac Wallet been doing a lot of alerts. It's been bridging and buying Ethereum. And what's happened is it starts buying Ethereum and then immediately, yeah. But look, man, I'm just showing you here. Now, here's the thing. I am not making an opinion. I am reading what 200,000 people are saying and feeding. That's what I'm doing. I'm just a messenger. I'm telling you, I've noticed everyone is now turbo bullish and anxious on Ethereum because they're like, okay, crap, we need Ethereum to go up now. We really need it to go up because the PulseChain Sacrifice Wallet has put in over $70 million into it. We need it to go up. And then automatically people have been saying comments, very, very common. They go, why are you buying Ethereum at 3,500? Why didn't you buy it at the lows, right? And like, if you look at a real low price, like 1,300, you're paying it up 3x higher. Why are you buying that? Now, of course, you're not going to get any answers. It is what it is, friends. When you sign up for this in crypto, you're riding a wave, man. You don't know. If you try to like hold Doge the whole way and you ask yourself, oh, there's no adoption. You see the Doge chart for like 8 years, no adoption. And then finally it comes up. That's what it is. You're riding a wave. Okay. Now, I want to repeat to you though, Ethereum once had 7 green monthly candles in a row in the last bull market, and then it dropped 60% from that top. That's actually here. You see it right here, right here. That's what, bang, 60%, and then end up coming again. Just, look, I know no one really thinks anything about these repetitive monthly candles, but I'm just telling you, that's why everybody, this is funny. Why, if I show you a chart many months ago, back in September, when we were going down, okay, if I showed you a chart here, okay, and I said, hey, what would you do if you got 7 green monthly candles in a row from here? Now, by the way, Ethereum technically had this little doji thing, but what would you do? I know what you're going to say, friends. You're going to say, whoa, according to history, 6 and 7 green monthly candles means warning, warning, warning. Now that you've got it, you're like, nah, this time's different. Huh? We've got a Bitcoin ETF. This time's different. You see, friends, the candle color gives you this confidence. It's this confidence to believe, no, this time's different. Who cares about the data? Who cares about it? Yeah. You're not even trying to pick the top. You're not really trying to pick the top. You're just trying to see, okay, yeah, if you get out on the 6th and then a 7th comes, sweet, get out more. You don't have to get out your whole position, but just showing you. Now, here's the thing. We're in a bit of a pickle situation because Ethereum, oh man, Ethereum had to like throw this spanner in the works with this tiny little red kind of doji candle. But it is what it is. I don't know what happens from here. No one does. It's just that most people are just waiting to see what happens with the Ethereum price because people are saying, okay, the sacrifice funds are in Ethereum. A lot of people are wondering, like, why would you even do this? Look, I don't speak for Richard Hart or anyone else. I'm just telling you, I would do it if I was like thinking, all right, my plan is to deploy over the entire bull market, and instead of keeping DAI, I have now Ethereum, because if Ethereum hits 10K, you get like a 3x multiplier on that, on your yield. So your capital price is big and your yield is big, right? So that's one way to look at it. It's not guaranteed now. What if we drop 25% from here? I don't know. We know Bitcoin's euphoric. People are now saying that Roca Negra and JP Mosquito are now our friends, which they're clearly not, and dumping in the background. So there's all these causes for concern. And you have the green monthly super trend just procced green, which is like super like, oh, 2 out of 3 times it means there's a stall out. But, you know, are altcoins going to move from here? That's why, friends, all this anxiety, uncertainty stuff, that's what you actually want. It's actually what you go, oh, no one knows what's going on. Sweet. I want that. Because at the top, everyone's going to say, I know exactly what's going on, and we're just getting started. That's what's pretty much everyone's going to be telling you. They might be even saying it right now. Okay, so, but here's also a reality of a situation now. I'm about to tell you, I don't care if it makes you angry or upset. I'm telling you, if this was me doing it or you doing it and everyone was watching us, this is what they would say, okay? They would say, all right, you called the top on the day. You called the top in April 2021. Bitcoin goes down. Okay, let's show you the chart. You called the top. Let's go here. Bitcoin goes down from the top. You do not make an official Bitcoin has bottomed call. You don't make the call, right? Even though some people are saying, oh, technically he said it. No, friends. He didn't come out and say, hey, I am making my call now. He didn't come out and say it. And then Bitcoin recovers up so much right to this point, while your coin is still down 95%, which is Hex. So this is what it looks like to everyone else. Your fans, they don't even know about PulseChain and PulseX. A lot of people, they just think Richard Hart and Hex. They say, wait a minute. Bitcoin recovers the whole way. This whole move. Your coin's still down minus 95%. And up here, you start using the funds to buy Ethereum. When Bitcoin's done that move up there. Now, I'm not saying it's over. I'm not saying it's going to go down. I'm not saying any of this. I'm just telling you, those are the series of events. And you're riding a wave. All right? It could keep going up from here. You don't know. Ethereum's on the price. Now, also, I want to show you, like, people wondering, like, what are you doing buying Ethereum? I'll show you. I know what he's doing. I know what he's actually doing. This is the ETH BTC chart. What he's doing is, he's looked at this. He's like, that's weird. Why is ETH BTC down 37% after 833 days? Okay, because in the last Bitcoin halving year, ETH BTC, friends, went up, sideways, and just kept going up. So that's what I'm just guessing he's doing, is ETH BTC is cheap, and he's probably playing for a flippening. So if you want to see up here what happens if ETH BTC just goes up here, you've made 100% versus Bitcoin. But that's the ratio. It is possible that Bitcoin drops 20%, Ethereum drops 5%. The ratio goes up. You know what I mean? It's also possible Ethereum rallies 30% and then Bitcoin goes nowhere. It goes sideways. That's what we're kind of hoping is happening. I'm guessing that's what Richard's probably play is here. But you don't really know when it comes to these. You never know. You're just holding. But look, you can't deny this as well, okay? We saw people literally recently, they bought dog coins 300%. And PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex still have people dumping. There was a guy dumping an enormous amount. Might show you something later too. So those are just, there's scenarios that we're dealing with right now. You just got to wait, man. You just got to wait. Okay, you don't know, friends. That's why. Look, why am I always chilled out? Because I told you, a dopamine dealer said we're going to be up 25x higher from today by this point. Oh, by the time March 2024, Bitcoin halving. Yes, well, they're wrong. They were wrong. And I told you, well, you know what? I hope they're right. I'm praying they're right. I'm praying for their souls and me that they're right. But the problem is they've been wrong for 24 months in a row. Why should I start giving any weight higher than 1% that they're right this time? They've been literally reading the whole cycle wrong the whole time. That's why 90% call, 10% lottery. That's what I've done. All right? So you just got to remember as well, believers bought Bitcoin under 20K and then they all got rich. The non-believers are buying now off JP Mosquito and Roca Negra, thinking they'll be rich in 12 months. Look at this. Look at this at the bottom. And look at this very rude post from Adblock trying to get me to donate. You know what? Because you guys interrupted my video, you're not getting anything. And we're back, friends, of course. So you're a believer if you buy when Davey Soy Hoffman was crying about Richard Hart and no hope for the industry. That's when you're a believer, okay? You're a non-believer buying right up here. Now, here's the thing. There might be a big, fat, green, red monthly candle somewhere that makes everyone go, we got scammed. And you're like, okay, sweet, that's the perfect entry point. But at one point, you gotta realize, is this perfect entry point even going to be relevant in the future? No, but it's making you think about, what did you sign up for? That's what I've posted this to my Telegram, baby dolls. Someone's talking about it. I'm like, look, man, I'm riding the wave, but some people are just having a problem because they're wrestling it with themselves. I knew everything's on the everything's on the table, everything. I'm used to this, man. But other people have been saying like, hey, I didn't sign up for this. 2.5 years ago, I didn't sign up for one guy using this like pseudo hedge fund thing here and there. But Michael Saylor did, and it worked. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now, I did some TA on Ethereum, friends. And by the way, this is really strong astrology. This is like, we're just guessing, man. We don't know. Everyone's drawing triangles. Friends, I'm scalping on small time frames, okay? I don't do these like long swing stuff. I'm just long-term fundamentals, okay? Looking for big macro things. Now, this is an Ethereum magical triangle. The target's 4,400, right? But you could actually calculate the ETH-BTC ratio. If you do 4,400, let's say Bitcoin is still like $62,000, you get an ETH-BTC of 0.07. So you can actually go back and look at what does that chart actually look like here. And it's gone like this. You see that? It's ETH-BTC goes up here, bang. And if you look close, that'll flip the red weekly super trend and it will go green. And oh, sweet. That's basically time to go for alts. So we're hoping that this gives a burst upwards, but I'm just trying to like see, what's the next picture coming? But we could just be patient. I'm going to just reassure you that, look, man, you're never going to get all these ticky ups and downs, and it doesn't really matter. If we could do that, we would just sit in stable coins the whole cycle and pick off little moments of time where you think you can read stuff. But there is no guarantee, friends. But also, I've just seen this comment from Ovidu. Ovidu, the Who, says, Sami, can you please do a guesstimate on Shiba Inu? Baby Albi. Why Shiba Inu? Why Shiba Inu? Why? Because it did the recent move. Okay, it did the recent move to recover 50%. Look, bro, I know what you're thinking is, hey, that coin that moved up, please do TA on it because I own it. I know, man. It's 50% of its range already. It's already done 50% of its range. Okay, and I'll show you it right now. But I like being in coins that haven't done 50% of their range because it shows you there's a lot more room to go. Now, this is actually it. If we look at Shiba Inu, you can see it right now. Shiba Inu chart. Right, this is Shiba Inu versus BTC, friends. So actually, it's down quite a bit versus BTC. Versus ETH, it's not down as much, only down 50%. We see it's down 65% from here to the top. I don't know what that is, like a 2 or 3x or whatever. But I don't know. Look, sir, if from here, I don't know, maybe it goes back to around here. This point is poopy. This point is poopy. Look at that. Look at that distance from here to here. Another 50% on your Bitcoin. Just to show you, man, like, you know, Hex, to go back to move a range, is a 10x. Compare 50% to a 10x. That's a 20 times deviation. So, I don't know. Maybe let's say you got like 10 grand in Shiba Inu or whatever, and you're thinking, oh, maybe it stops. Well, does it hurt to go, well, maybe I'll take out a third. Take out 1/3 and put it in Hex, just in case Hex deviates. Reverts back to the mean. I'm just giving you an example with Hex. You can do PulseX or anything else. I'm just showing you, yes, as things get closer, don't peel everything off because this could be a sign of things to come, but that's just another way to play it. Now, there are also more recent transactions, friends. So the PulseChain Sac Wallet is looking to buy more Ethereum. Shout out to Mr. Marty doing all the tracking here and there. Look, man, a lot of people still say, stop reporting on these moves. We don't like them. Nah. Look, man, I know a lot of people didn't sign up for this. A lot of people thought there would be organic demand coming in. It is what it is, man. Look, friends, this is how it looks like on the chart. It's not me talking. This is basically it, right? It's literally Bitcoin comes here, right? Richard Hart says, hey, there's resistance here. All right. We burst the resistance. And then he says, hey, the stock market. And we burst that as well. You see that? So he's like double bearish. And now he's like, okay, I've got to actually start panic buying Ethereum. And you might say, it's panic buying. Look, man, I don't care. Buying when grandmas, friends, I'm not joking, literally grandmas are dunking in 35 grand. I'm posting videos about it. Literally, I'm not making this up. Grandmas, they're coming in crypto now. I don't think buying with them is like the first thing I would want to do. That's all. But could be right. Could work out. Maybe Ethereum stabilizes here and there. It's just, that's what it is. You're dealing with a lot of uncertainties. You never predicted everything. It's a captain's call. Just like with Vitalik. Okay, Vitalik's going to do sharding. You know, friends, every single coin has a captain's call moment. You know what I mean? Vitalik has to decide, should we do sharding on Ethereum main chain or should we do the layer 2s first? That's a captain's call. Guess what? Ethereum's suffering in price for it now. Because people are thinking, oh, layer 2s, who cares about Arbitrum? I'll just go to like other chains and Solana and stuff. If you're making me move out, sweet, I'm going to go learn other stuff then. I don't have to go to Arbitrum just because you're friendly. I can go anyway. You see what I mean? XRP obviously have captain's call with Brad Garlic Breath, right? And continuing to dump XRP and telling people, yes, we've got an XRP ETF coming. You have all these. If you're in Tron, you have captain's calls with Justin Sun saying a Tron ETF just to spark demand in there, right? You have a captain's call with Doge, Elon Musk. You have a captain's call with Binance CZ. Like, oh, you know, are you banned from America? All these, every single thing. Guess what? I know you didn't sign up for this. You signed up for liberty and freedom, but no, you didn't actually read it. What you actually signed up for was to buy Bitcoin when it was centralized control and Satoshi owned it, and you hold it until it's fully decentralized. That's your goal. Okay, but you know your goal is not to buy it decentralized. But see all these coins, that's what you're all punting on, right? Oh, we're in Chainlink. Okay, our captain's call is that Sergey doesn't continue to dump it into oblivion and keep sending it up and tries to onboard more of the bug eaters. So, yes, I know, but these stories, people really take these stories so seriously. It's like, no, we were meant to be the chosen one. No, man, it's a cycle of continuum, Prince. Just like how you age in real life, your beliefs of when you're like 12 years old, they change. Okay, you're 21. Okay, you know what it's like when people put a drink in their hand and drive behind the car. All right, and then you're like 40 years old and you have completely different beliefs at all. Now you're like, you know what? Yeah, these people take risks and stuff. I've taken worse risks in my, you know what I mean? These things happen. And then you're like 50 again, you hate everyone. It changes over time. There's a different cycle of life, how you perceive risk, and everyone's along the risk curve. So when I say, people always ask me, how do you navigate the world here when everyone freaking disagrees with you and it's like constantly like chipping away at you? Go, no, it's not chipping away at me, friends. It's, I understand, just to share with you. When people says, I don't agree with you because this or that, I don't think that person's silly or stupid. I don't judge anyone. I just believe that person's on a different part of the risk curve. That's it. It is what it is. They're on a different part of the risk curve most of the time. So, yeah, there are people, friends, boomers. They're in government bonds. Sweet. 90% bonds, 10% equities. Yeah, of course. There's no, that's it. Okay, that's your part of the risk curve. And there are people with like, literally all you got is 3,500. They're like, dude, I'm not buying any of these large cap $2 billion valuations. I don't care if you tell me market cap's a vanity metric. I don't say they hear all these and they're like, sweet, I'm not buying them. I'm going to buy dog coins. See you later. You see what I mean? Extreme part of the risk curve. And then everyone's in between somewhere. And people are noticing, oh, you're on a different part of the risk curve. There's no right or wrong. There's just you. And actually, if you want to know the truth is the part of the risk curve to be, or the portfolio to have, is the one that helps you sleep at night. That's actually the one to be in, okay? Like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget our friendship. Catch you soon.